Hi, my name is Jesse Williams. I am originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. I migrated out here after I graduated from school, from Indiana University, to come out and actually start my career in California. I've been here since about 40 years. I was educated in Indianapolis, went to Indiana University. I graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in communication. I'm an artist, and so my painting hopefully reflects that a little bit. I'm also the reason I'll cut all this out, please. The reason as you can see, I have a horizon on my picture. I was trying to portray a perspective. Like perspective either means you're going somewhere or you're coming from somewhere. This is representing me coming from my origin, which was Anna Brown and Sylvester Williams. The reason I put this in my body shape, I wanted it to be me. I really wanted it to feel like it was me and coming from me, and when people saw it, they would know this is me. I started out by talking about my education and my travels out here in California, ended up with my perspective on life, and I think it's pretty complete. I think it just, for the short time I had to figure out what I wanted to say, I really think this says a lot about me. Well, I was kind of in a different situation than some of the other artists. I was actually a helper, so I got to actually experience some of the transitions that a lot of the artists that were not familiar, have never done art before. I got to experience their transition and their discovery and their growth in art. And that was a really nice perspective, and but I still got a chance to do my own work also. So.
Soy Judy Magaña, soy del Salvador y trabajé por 6 años. Mi trabajo era maquilas, pero al llegar aquí a los Estados Unidos me tocó trabajar en hotel Marriott. Trabajé por 6 años. Después tuve una amiga que me conectó aquí a St. Mary's Center, porque yo no sabía, pero ella me dijo, tienes que salir, aquí tenemos bonitos programas, y en St. Mary's Center me ayudaron a sentirme persona. Y visité y me gustó, me quedé. Las personas que me ayudaron han sido buenas amigas y últimamente mi familia. Y este programa me gustó porque salimos y me recordó mi juventud, mi childhood. Aquí me siento feliz cuando crucé la frontera, porque la crucé ilegal. Ahora soy ciudadana, pero me siento feliz con todo esto. Aquí ponemos un sol que brilla para todos, hay estrellas, y mi niñez la recordé aquí, entonces ponemos cualquier cosa en la niñez. Gracias.
My name is Craig Morris. I'm from the Midwest. I moved here in about 2015 with my now ex-partner who went to Berkeley, and I was an ESL teacher I've been an ESL teacher for about 15 years, and I've studied art a little bit. When I was doing this piece, one of the things that was kind of interesting is I started writing the story, and then it turned to poetry, and then the poetry became a bunch of flowers that were in there. With the story with my piece, talks a little bit about changing, like feeling like your world is falling apart, and actually understanding that it's actually you're being blessed instead of cursed. And so there's so you'll see, like, there's daisies in here where you pick them usually and say, he loves me now, but instead by the end it's just saying, he loves me, he loves me, he loves me. So it's one of the things I mean, I've learned as much about myself as I did, you know, with the art. Sometimes the art will just becomes what it wants to become. But what I love to see, I forgot how much I loved being in an art community and seeing other people and how they all express themselves and how individual and unique each expression is and how beautiful it all is. It's one of the things I like about art is that it shows a side of each person that most people don't get to see.